Hello there, young Minecraft fans. This is Uncle Troy. Today we are playing a little more Minecraft. We're up to the official release of... Hello, Flower. We are up to the official We are up to the official release of 1.8. There, I got it out. It looks like we've spawned near a very deep hole, which no doubt means I will be falling into that very deep hole, especially if these chickens keep trying to push me in. Die, chicken. Die, die, die. Chickens are still too hard to hit. Their hitbox is too small, I think. Anyway, I'm a little upset with Minecraft right now. I had played the last two videos, I think, had been played with the pre-release version, and they crashed every few minutes. And so when the pre-release version V2 came out, I thought, okay, I am safe to record now because I played the V2 pre-release for nearly an hour without any problems whatsoever. It did not lock up on me, did not freeze, did not lose my game progress, nothing. So I thought, okay, I am clear and ready to go. And then the Beta 1.8 full release came out just like a day later, so they couldn't have made many changes to the game code. So I thought, okay, I can record. And I'll admit I can record longer than I did before with the V1 version of the pre-release, but I cannot record as long as the V2 version of the pre-release. Since I've recorded this here, I have downloaded the 1.81, I think it is, and tried to play it, and it likewise crashes. But then I reverted to the 1.8 V2 pre-release, and it also crashes regularly. So I don't know what the problem is right now. I also can't seem to connect to the Minecraft server to log in very often. Benchmarking, yay. If I use my older version of the Minecraft launcher that I prefer, I have to instead wait for, or I have to use one of the newer versions, which I don't like, because instead of just being able to jump straight into the game, I have to read the news and everything. But regardless, I decided to play for a while and see how it went, and this is how it went. I know I don't have all that many uses for pumpkins, but they were so rare in the earlier versions of the game that I simply cannot resist picking them up when I see them. So I will go out of my way to gather pumpkins, which will then clog up my inventory, and then later I'll have to give them up, and I'll be like sad, boo-hoo. But if the Enderman, if I encounter any Enderman, I guess I can put one on my head and use it as a helmet. Oh, hello, Mr. Piggy. I need your meat. Ah, critical strike. Yay. If I had a stone sword or a metal one, that pig would be dead by now. There he goes. And a little bit of deja vu, because the game crashed on me again. Now here is one of my first mistakes here. I found this tunnel, maybe the edge of a ravine or something here, that starts going down, and I think, hey, it'd be great to go down there and start exploring. I've already got wood. Yeah, I know. And I probably need some iron, some coal. I can probably find that down in this little cave. And then I can, start my spelunking in earnest. Well, that started out fine. I mined me some resources here. I set me up a little base. And I even went out and found enough wool to... hello, Mr. Piggy. I'm going to need your meat. Sorry. I even found enough wool to make a bed, and I was going to wall myself in and be fine. Then I wandered off and got lost and never found this place again. I used a lot of the wood I made, or I had gathered, to make charcoal. I started smelting some iron that I'd found, and then I went off to find some pigs. No, wait, I went off and found, well, whatever it is I found, I don't know. Most of it didn't record, but the point is that this is the last time I saw that that cave was shortly after I'd recorded this. Eventually, I noticed it was starting to get dark, and I started to panic and started running around in circles, thinking, okay, surely it's just right around here. I mean, I haven't gone that far. How far could it have been? Now, I did eventually find this other little cavern, which I think is not at all related to the first one. But, hello, Mr. Creeper, I can take you out. Ow. Okay, admittedly, the new explosions look cool. I'll admit that. But, as you can see, things are very dark here because I just had left all my coal back in the furnace where I was smelting the first iron I found. So naturally I had to dig some new coal, make some new torches, and try to figure out where the heck I was. And it wasn't long before I just gave up and started from scratch. Started mining what resources I found and figured, okay, we'll forget about that first base altogether and just start this new base. Since my sense of direction seems to have gotten worse since the last version of Minecraft, and two, the whole emphasis of this new Minecraft is to explore, exploration. I've decided not to make a base, at least not in this single player world, especially if I can come across massive open areas where I'm just guaranteed to get lost. Here's an entrance. Okay, I still have no idea where I am, but at least I can get back to the surface through several different routes. I have officially decided I like the way that food stacks now. I'm not sure I like the way still don't like the way the hunger bar expires. Yum, 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 yum. Or the hunger bar goes down, food bar goes down, whatever it's called. Now, I like being able to regain health just by having a full stomach. So what do we have over here? I think we have yet another way to the surface right over here. Goes down this way. And yeah, surface is up there. But I'm not entirely sure I like having to carry food and, you know, be eating all the time. Now over here I found a hole, and I looked down in it and I thought, well, that's just too darn deep, too darn dark down there. But I thought, okay, I finally found one of them ravines I've been hearing about. Well, actually, I didn't think that to start with. I thought, oh, this is just a deep dark hole. I need to go down and explore it. But the more I looked at it, the more I thought, oh yeah, this is one of those ravines they've talked about. I'll have to come back here and explore that later. It was only after I'd done quite a bit more digging and quite a bit more exploring that I realized that this, what I thought was just a little gap over here near my base, for lack of a better term, turned out to be another part of that ravine. Which was good because, well, it's a good thing I noticed, because I was about to just, you know, try to jump that gap to get over to that iron over there. And had I failed, I would have probably plummeted to my death since I hadn't made any armor yet. I found yet another exit to the surface. You may notice a few torches around because I just decided I was not going to get lost this time. And I also decided it was time for some armor. I decided on iron armor because I hadn't seen any cows yet. And because I've not been able to connect to the Minecraft server lately for login, identification, confirmation, I'm stuck with a standard Minecraft player skin, which gives me a little sticker shock or something, whatever you want to call it, every time I go to check my inventory because that's like, wait a minute, that's not right. Okay, enough stalling. It's now time to try to enter the ravine. Um, I had two choices. I could gather up some gravel and just, kind of make a pillar, which I would dig down, or I could try to make some stairs down the sides. And I decided I'll try to make stairs down the side and gather some resources while I'm at it. I also decided, I hate throwing things away, even a silly wooden pick, which is, takes forever to dig anything. So I figured I would use up my wooden and then stone picks on the way down before I switched to my metal pick, which I had made. Okay, that was a lot of digging, but we finally made it down here to the bottom of the ravine. And so we got some lava over there, some water over there, creepers coming. That creeper stuck in the lava or water. Good. Oops, there went my stone pick. So I'm going to pretend like that was intentional, that I made that perfect. Made a perfect estimate and got down here using only my wooden and my stone picks. Once I had my steel sword, I wasn't too concerned about monsters, especially monsters down at the bottom of the hole. Could always just take them out with one or two shots. And that creeper kind of scared me, but I took him out fine. And then I noticed this zombie cheeses coming at me. And that's not a special effect there, that's actually where the game froze. Was the zombie had ridden the waterfall up, jumped right in front of me, and was about to eat my face. When I reloaded the game, I was right back here where I was before. But luckily the zombies were not quite as skillful swimmers this time. And I didn't have to worry about them coming up and getting me. So I was able to take them out without too much difficulty, although I am a little scared and skittish and just basically afraid to jump in there. And it was about this time that I found my first Enderman in the full release version here. You can see that they take damage when they're in the water. I don't know if that's temporary or permanent. I see how the black smoke now appears to be more little purple particles like near a portal to the nether, which makes it makes me wonder if these things are nether related now. And notice we have, well, I was about to say, notice it responded to me when I looked directly at it. It looked back, but then it teleported away. So I figured, well, too bad, it's gone. I'll never see it again. In fact, I don't hear zombie noises anymore. So I think, well, I'm okay. And then, nope, it's after me again. And I'm not sure that's how Notch described how, there we go, how Notch described that they were supposed to act. I was under the impression they were supposed to stay in your line of sight, and when they teleported, they would teleport directly in front of you. Now that one did kind of teleport directly in front of me. Hello, Mr. Spider. But I don't like the way that it, while I was looking at it, it teleported away. Good movie monsters never disappear while you're looking at them. Always wait until you're looking away from them, and then they disappear. Now, I've read where some people don't like this mood lighting in the deep darkness of the lower part of the map, where you're down here around bedrock level at. Well, that was good. I can put. All right, let me take this guy out real quick. Nope. Alright, I'm an idiot. Okay, spooky lighting. I kind of like how things get kind of dark and foggy down here in the bottom of the map. Down here at water level, or lava level, rather. And I did check with F3 earlier, and I am down around level 12 or so. But some people I've read in the forums do not like it because they have made huge mega structures down here at the very bottom of the map, and the fog interferes with how their structure looks. And I caught a lucky break there. The first creeper that I didn't see, luckily, had been shot by a skeleton or something, and was focused on him and walked right by me. Though it did scare me a bit, and then about the time I thought I was safe, there was that other creeper. But hey, at least we got to see a couple more explosions. Those are cool. I do enjoy watching creepers burn up in lava. That's just amusing. And apparently, yes, come on, take them out, yes. Apparently there are a lot of creepers up in that area because they just keep coming. Okay, the sprint and then hit the mob actually works. I managed to propel that creeper backwards into that lava, and that is pretty darn cool. And that's not a rerun there. I managed to do it again just a few minutes later. Also took out some skeletons without too much difficulty. And by too much difficulty, I mean I still have a little armor left. As you can see, the knockback is not always a good thing, because the skeleton there was not able to shoot me because his arrows were arcing up into the ceiling until I knocked him back into an open area, and then he was able to shoot me. I had to try about 3 different times to craft this armor because the game kept crashing, but finally I got my iron helmet and iron boots to go along with the rest of my iron armor. And so I have a complete set. I am Iron Man. So, still looks weird having the standard Steve skin there. But that's all I'm going to do for now. I think I've finished Ravine exploring enough. It's real nice the way that you can come into all the way down here to lava level through a ravine without having to dig all your way down. And of course, it's easier to explore stuff. So I'm going to go explore elsewhere. So this is how 1.8 is working for me so far. Crashes every, I think, 5 minutes at maximum, which don't seem to have anything to do with what I'm doing at the time. But there's enough new features that I don't want to go back just yet. I want to keep playing. Alright, y'all have a good night. This is Uncle Troy, signing off.